How is it? One, how's it being
immediately?
Like, you know what I'm saying? How is it playing for the Steelers?
And then
right
down
now?
the block too. Down the
facts.
block.
I'm very fortunate with I have the support, the passion from Penn State. That's only 2 hours away from Pittsburgh. So just seeing that support in both places, it's wicked cool. I felt at home right when I got to Pittsburgh just because of the alumni base in Pittsburgh from Penn State. So it was wicked cool. And then I
man,
said,
that boy you from New England, ain't you?
Yeah, so it's a quick flight too.
Yeah, I can hear that wicked. I'm like, oh, you gotta be from New England. Wicked. That's the third time he done slipped that in there.
Yeah, facts. But no, it's just I've been blessed to be a part of two organizations that the coaches are really strict. Have a really strong culture, and you got to be a team player to be a part of it and be successful, which I've been about. So. It's been I've been super fortunate, and Coach T and Coach Franklin share a lot of similarities, but I think Coach T is a little more blunt about it and making you know that this is a business.
Look, talk about Coach Tomlin because
which is why we're successful.
No, facts, 1,000%, bro. Tell me about how do you feel when you see him pulling them black forces? Because you know what I'm saying, from my end,
when I see so I don't know when I don't really notice his shoe game most times, but
you gonna notice his attitude.
When I see him pull up with black Air Forces, I'm like, oh, he's on one today. It's about that time.
For sure,
man. Don't nobody say nothing.
Facts.
That's good. That's good. But now moving out of Penn State. Now we're officially Pittsburgh Steelers. Now 2024. We're just gonna skip through the whole rookie and all that. Welcome to the NFL. We're gonna skip to right now. Talk to me. How you feeling? Where's your head at?
Feel great, man. Coming off the bye week. We put ourselves in a really favorable situation going into the back half of the year. We have a gauntlet though. We have all 6 of our division games. We have Philly, Kansas City, and we got Washington this upcoming week. So we got a definitely challenging schedule. But the cool thing is some places or some organizations or whoever might look at it and make excuses or fear away from it. And I think the cool thing is it's an opportunity for us to showcase who we really are. We're a 6-2 football team going to the back half of the year, and I think a lot of guys are really motivated to continue this success, and I think everyone's on the same page. So it's a great opportunity for us for sure.
Because on that same note, man, just talk about y'all 6-2, and the fact that Coach T's never had a losing season. How much pride do you take in that as a player?
Take a lot of pride. I think it was my second year maybe. I think we started off 2-6 and
y'all fall back. I remember.
I'm saying that's got to be a lot of pressure too. You take pride.
Yeah, so it was we were talking I think no one really talked about it, but in my mind I was I can't be a part of the team, the first team that coach. You know what I mean? So I think coach in some places, some teams might pull apart from that. We need new coach or something like that. But I think the culture is so strong in Pittsburgh where it's we have his back. We're gonna come closer together to make sure this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking that year. But I mean, it's a credit to him. It's a credit to him where he's always put a team in a position to win and get into playoffs.
Yeah, and something I think that's dope by him is he's kind of got one of the most interesting stories right now with the quarterback position battle and opinions and everything. And then he made a kind of drastic decision and I feel unless I missed it, I feel like he didn't even really address it. It just happened. We talked about it. Everyone was like, oh, that was weird. And then you keep winning games and nobody talks about it anymore. So what has that locker room kind of been like? Because you got to figure you got 2 starting caliber quarterbacks. They might be having their own leadership battle. And it's now who were you all looking to lead the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have such a good veteran presence already with Cam, TJ, Mink. Not call myself a vet, but I've been there for 4 years now. We had
check that contract saying vet, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you in a certain contract, so you a vet.
You better call yourself a vet.
Najee's been there 4 years. We got Dan Moore's been there a couple years. So we got some older guys on offense, and I think we really stepped it up leadership wise. But I think everyone was on the same page the whole entire time. And I think, like I said, we all trust Coach T. We all trust Art Smith. We all trust our position coaches where we feel they're going to put who in who they feel is going to give us the best chance to win. And when Russ went down, Justin came in and got us to 4-2, and he was balling and he was making a bunch of plays. And when I think they went to Russ, it wasn't really, we weren't like, there wasn't any mumblings or like, what the hell are we doing? Da da da. I think everyone just trusted Coach T. It couldn't have gone as smooth as it did if Russ and Justin didn't handle it the way that they handled it. Justin wasn't grabbing some guys, Russ wasn't grabbing some guys and creating a divide. I think everyone was in it for the bigger picture of, we all want the same goal, and we all want to make some noise in the playoffs and win a Lombardi. So I think they put the team first, which is a huge credit to them and a huge credit to everyone on the team.
I think it's cool even you say that because, like, I mean, obviously Russ is on the back half of his career, who wants to finish strong, and Justin, who has such a bright future, like even through his shortcomings up until this point, just like with Chicago, but now like he's shown he can play in this league for a very long time. One kind of two-part question. Take the first one first, which is because obviously anybody who knows the locker room, bro, that Justin could have handled this a lot worse, and it could have caused a lot more division in the team. He could have said something to the media, but to me, he's handled himself with class. But obviously, you've seen it firsthand. So, just what would you say to people that don't get to see Justin day to day and how he's handled everything?
Yeah, Justin has come into day one and worked his ass off. He knew the opportunity, that he had, and he took it and ran with it. He showed up every single day, ready to work. Pushing guys, leading his own way, getting acclimated to the team, and I think he handled it great. And I think, like I said, a lot of guys would have been upset, and he probably was upset, but he didn't come into work any type of way different. Russ was starting, and he came in that first thing Wednesday morning meeting, helping Russ and helping everyone else, telling us what he sees on film and stuff. So, yeah, Justin's been great, man. And listen, we're gonna need both to win at some point in the season. It's a long season, injuries happen, all that kind of stuff. So the fact that we have two starter capable quarterbacks, it's a blessing in disguise.
It's kind of giving Jalen Hurts and Tua vibes at Alabama.
Absolutely.